So we'll be building this game today, and in this game we have the good, the bad, and the ugly T-Rex. The good T-Rex is this green looking, this green one. I'm trying to touch it. The bad one is the red one. I'm avoiding it. And the gray one is, no, the red one is the ugly one. Then the gray one is the bad one. Okay, this game was programmed in a way that this green one gives me an extra life. This gray one takes one life away from my life. And this red one takes three life away from my life. Okay, so let's get started. It's a basic game. Let's get started. Now, to get started, you have to, okay, let me clear this up so I'll start afresh. Okay, when you get to your Scratch homepage, you select the sprite you want. Okay, you might decide to use any sprite you want, but I think I prefer to use this. Okay, so when you have picked this, now let's write the codes. So the codes I'll be writing on this will be a code that will help control the cards to move left, right, up, down, based on the keys on our keyboard, based on the arrow keys. Okay, so let's start with this. Now, the control, now in the event, I would like to start this particular game using the space key. Okay, and I need a forever block to do something because the action is going to be repeating forever. Okay, now the if block again inside the forever block. Okay, now I'll be needing this, the no, not operators, sensing. Yeah, I'll be needing sensing. Okay, now what will I need in sensing? I will need this particular one, this key space pressed. Okay, now I'm going to place it in here, then I will change it. Instead of being key space, I'll make it down arrow. Okay, so when down arrow is pressed, what should happen? Okay, I will change Y by -10. Take note, that's -10. Now let me test this block of code. When down arrow pressed. Okay, now let me press the space key. Space key has activated that code. Oh, the down arrow is working, but the up is not working, left is not working, right is not working. Now we will use similar block of code to make the other arrows work. And how do we do that? Simple thing, duplicate, then drop. Then you change this down arrow to up arrow. Okay, for up arrow, take note, you change Y, you remove the minus, it becomes normal 10 or plus 10. Okay, so we've done this. So let's test the code. Remember, space key is used to test the code. Oh, it can go up and down now, but it cannot go left or right. So we'll program it to go left and right this time. Okay, now So let's do this. Duplicate the same code, drop it. Now this time around is going to be left arrow. And you do this to -10. Then you duplicate again. This left arrow, then you make this one right arrow. So it's going to be normal 10 or +10. So this is going to help us navigate the cards up, down, left, or right. So let's test our code. Wow. Oh, it's not. I messed up somewhere. Okay, I'm hitting the right button and it's going up. I'm hitting the left button and it's going down. Oh, good, good, good. Now take note. Right and left is X, not Y. So I'm using this. Change X by 10. And I'll use this change. This place is going to be change X by -10. Now let's run the code now to see. Up, down. Okay, good. So now we can move our cards up, down, left, and right. So what should be our next step? Okay, we'll be writing a program that will reduce the cat's life by 1 after a touch. Okay, but I think to do that code, we need to realize that we need to create other sprites. So let's make other sprite first so that we'll know what we are doing. Okay. Oh, where's the T-Rex? Okay, this the dinosaur. Okay, now this is the dinosaur. So I'm just going to duplicate dinosaur and duplicate. So I have 3 dinosaurs now. I have dinosaur 2, dinosaur 3, and dinosaur 5. Okay, these are the 3 dinosaurs. So I'm going to give them different colors so that I will identify the good, the bad, and the ugly one. So to give the colors, when I'm on the dinosaur, okay, this is the one I'll be giving the color now. So let me make this one the wicked one. That is the very ugly one. So all I need to do is come here, click on this fill. I'm trying to make him red, so I'm just pick a red color. See, while I adjust, it's becoming red here. So I come here and I fill. So you can decorate your dinosaur the way you want. Okay, so I have the red dinosaur. Now let me go to this and create another dinosaur, another color of dinosaur. This is going to be the the, the bad dinosaur. So let me make the bad dinosaur kind of green. Green, yeah. So all I need to do is to fill it up the color. Fill it up now. This is the good dinosaur. Let me give the good dinosaur a very good color, something like blue. I think blue is my favorite color, so let me give it a shade of blue. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. So I think this green is kind of similar. So let me make the green kind of unique. Let me make the green unique so that now, sorry, let me kind of very dark green. Give it a very dark kind of green. So it will look terrible. Okay. Now I've made this three. So I'll go back to my codes. Okay, I have dinosaur 2, which is the dinosaur that will only take one life away from my life. We have dinosaur 5, the wicked dinosaur that will take 3 lives away. And we have dinosaur 3, which is going to be adding 1 life, which is the good dinosaur. So now let's get to the steps where we have to write programs that will reduce or add cat's life. So let's start with this. When space key pressed, oh good, there's something where we need to create. That is the lives. We need to create the lives. That is the life that the cat is going to have. We need to create it. How do we create that? That's where variable comes in. Okay, we'll come back to this place. Let me create the life first because it's necessary. Okay, you can click make a variable. Let's give it the name lives for all sprites. You can see it shows here. Okay, so now when you've done this, why we have to set this? Now you now have to drag this set lives to 0. That simply means when the game starts, okay, the life goes to 0. Oh, what am I doing? Now this is what I should be coding for this particular card, not this. Please take note. Okay, so you will know you're writing the right code for the right sprite. This is the sprite I should be coding for. So now I've created a variable already. So if you feel that this place is, and just clean up to arrange all your codes. So see how I cleaned up? Right click and clean up blocks. So it arranges all your codes. So you have space for more. So let's do this. Now we want to control the lives. When this is done, when space key is pressed, come to variables, set lives to 0. That is simply telling the program to take the life to 0 when the game starts. Okay. Now you come to control because we want something to repeat forever. Okay. Put that here. Now we use this conditional, the if conditional, put it inside again because we want to give it a condition. Okay. And what is the condition that we are going to give to it? Come here. Okay. If No, we are not going to use this. Now we're going to use this sensing. Okay, if we're going to say if this particular cat is touching, good, let's start with the wicked dinosaur. The wicked one is dinosaur 5. So if the particular card, if this card is touching this dinosaur 5, that is the wicked dinosaur, when you drop down, you see all the sprites you have created. Okay, what should happen? Okay, that means you should change lives. Change lives by -3. Okay, so what this code does is simply is going to make the cat lose 3 lives whenever it touches this dinosaur. Okay, but take note, I think I would like my cat to start with 9 lives. Yeah, because we're told these fairy tales that cat used to have 9 lives. So when the game starts, the cat starts with 9 lives. Okay, so when it touches this wicked dinosaur 5, look at it, look at the code here. It changes the lives by -3. Take note, so that it takes 3 lives away. Okay, changes the lives by -3. Now we'll be using similar codes for others. Okay, we'll be using similar codes for others. Now watch what, just like what we did earlier, duplicate and drop it anywhere you want. Okay, but this time it's going to be touching dinosaur 2. When it touches dinosaur 2, change cat lives by 1, meaning it's going to lose 1 life. Okay, so you duplicate again and drop. Now when it touches dinosaur 3, which is the good one, this is the good guy, that dinosaur 3 is the good guy. So you're going to change it to 1. That means it adds 1 life. Okay, so I think we should run this program to see what happens. Now, okay, you can see the dinosaurs. You can see the lives of the cats. It's 9 already. So let me touch the red one. Oh, I've lost a whole lot already. Oh, let me stop and run my program again with the space key. Now, let me touch the good guy. Whoa, it keeps increasing. Why is it increasing that way? Oh, I need to fix something. This one keeps decreasing by 1. This one keeps decreasing. Okay, good. Well, there's something we need to put. That is, when it changes lives by whatsoever it changes by whatever you have there, you have to make it wait 1 second. Yes, it's necessary. Okay, you find that wait 1 second, the control. Make sure you place it just under here. Take it and place it under here too. Take it and place it under here. So it won't be too rapid. Okay, you can clean up blocks again. Now you can see I have it. I can move around. So let me stop this program and start again. I have 9 lives. So you can see now if I touch, it doesn't read fast because it has to read and wait 1 second. So let me touch this. You can see this is reducing 3 lives and this is reducing 1 life. Oh, let me get more lives by touching this. So I think we've done something. Now what is left is we need those dinosaurs to glide through, making it look like they're coming after you. Okay, But before that, we want to set something. We want to do something in a way that when this cat gets to this edge, you can see, oh, you can see the cat has disappeared. It shouldn't disappear when it gets to the edge. It should bounce and at least it should be within the your playground. Okay, it should be within there. So let's write a code that will fix that. So it's still the same process, but little changes. When space key pressed, forever. You might be wondering why we use forever always. But that's because we want that particular action to keep repeating. So we'll use the if because we're going to give it a conditional. Now you come to sensing. Now this sensing this time is going to be if touching edge. I changed it to edge, okay? If touching edge and we'll come to motion. What should happen when it's touching the edge? If on edge, bounce. Now, do you see this? So clean up your code again. Stop. Now let's run the code and see what happens. Oh, you can see nice bounce. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. Good. So it's no longer disappearing. So now I think this code we'll be writing right now, we should be writing, this is another step, this is a different step. And okay, what else should I'm just trying to fix because this project might take some very funny codes. So let me see what should I do with this. Okay, yeah, we need a timer. That's true. We need a timer. We need a timer. Yeah, that's true. Okay, good. So let's create a timer. So to create a timer, still the same, almost the same process. When space key pressed, take notes, you set lives to 9. The life should be 9 as usual because we programmed it to always be 9. Okay, now let's use the forever block and the if block. Okay, now how is this timer going to work? I'm trying to create this timer in a manner that it's going to give us some kind of interactiveness. That's what I'm trying to do here. Mm, Okay, so we'll come back to this block. Let's leave this block first. Okay, or let's see now because I'm creating this particular project from scratch and it takes like it's a raw project, so it's taking some kind of time right now. Now let's do this. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a timer first because the timer is also a variable. So I'm supposed to create a timer, okay? And the timer should time how long the cat survived with these dinosaurs. Okay, so let's create that timer. When this happens, I like us to use this, go to random position because we want the cat to go to a random position. I want the cat to wait 1 second. Okay, now let's go to variable and create a variable. Give it time or timer, whatever I want. Now you've created a timer. Okay. Now the next thing is set. Wait 1 second and set timer to 0 because the timer is going to start from 0. Okay. Now where's our forever block again? We'll be using the forever block. Okay. Now in this case, you drag this. Take note, you have lives here, so you have to change to timer. Change timer by 1 and wait 1 second. Okay, now let's test this code and see. Let me stop and test this code. You can see the cat is moving to around. Anytime I press the space bar, anytime I stop the project and I press the space bar, the cat moves to a random position. Okay, that's what this one does, and the timer is there also. You can see the timer is reading. You can see that, right? Oh, I messed up somewhere. Set cat's life to 9. Take note. Now this one should always be 9. Else you have some conflict in your codes. Now, okay, good. So the timer keeps reading. Let me touch this. I have 10 lives. Touch this again. Touch this. This red one, you can see this red one takes away 3 lives. This one takes away 1 life. But this good guy adds life. This is a savior. Okay, so um we have done this. So what should be our next step? I'm just trying to be sure nothing is missing in this project. Okay. Wait, let me stop this project and start it afresh. Something is actually missing because this timer is supposed to start from 0. Yeah, the timer continues. So I have to make sure the timer goes to 0 whenever the game starts. Okay, so how do I get that fixed now? So let's see where we're gonna put that. Okay, when space key pressed. Hmm. When space key pressed, move to random position. Wait 1 second. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Is supposed to be timer, not live. Set timer to 0. Sorry, this is supposed to be timer. Supposed to be timer. Okay, because the lives has already been set here all through to 99999. So we'll be using these particular places to be timer. Set timer to 0. Then you change timer by 1. So let's, you can see the timer has to go back to 1. So it's reading per second now. So the next thing we're going to do is this. So we are looking at what this code should do. So this code should display. Okay, this code should display a message when the game ends. Yeah, it should tell you, okay, oh, you lost the game or something like that. So how are we going to do that? I think that should be quite easy too. Or I think this should be the last part of the difficult code. Let's clean up our codes. Oh, this code. This is the, if you clean up, take note, this is the incomplete code. So let's take this incomplete code down. I want it to be down, 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 and clean up again. Good. So this is it. So when space key pressed, set lives to 9. This repeats. Don't Please don't make my funny mistakes as well, because I want it to repeat forever, not 10 times. Now you put this if inside. Now what's going to be the condition? If what's going to be the condition? Now let's get this operators. And what we are going to do here is we are going to write an operation that says if the number of lives you have gathered here, okay, is less than 1, the game should come to an end. So if lives, okay, this is greater than, we need to use less than. Okay, sorry, this is less than. And back to variables, because we are looking for conditions to end the game. So if this is less than 1, what should happen? We should let me not make it do this. Okay, so they will make this card say something like you survived for 10 seconds. Okay, you survived for 10 seconds, you survived for 50 seconds, you survived for 100 seconds, something like that. So how are we going to do that? This is just hello here. So what are we going to do? Now we'll use the operator to join words together. Say, let's join this with this. Okay, now we'll do this. So 5, 4, let's use another join because we're having to add other text places in the second one. Survive for now. That variable, we don't know the number of seconds. That's where the variable matters. And take the time. Whatever time it is, that's what it's going to be. Press the space key. And it's going to say that, let's make it say it for 4 seconds. Now, let's run this code and see. Okay, I still have 6 lives. Let me reduce the lives to see. 4 lives, 3 lives. Let me make this bad guy. Oh, you survived for 12 seconds. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it still continues. Good. Some things needs to be fixed then. Now, When it says that, let's make it to wait for 1 second. Then we use this stop all. That means whenever whenever it has whenever this condition, whenever life is less than one, okay, it says you survived for any amount of seconds. It says it for 4 seconds, wait for 1 second, and it stop all. This stop all, make sure it's in all, okay? It means the entire game should stop. You get it? So now let's do that again. You survive for 6 seconds. Oh, you can see that stopped. Okay, good. But I actually want, okay. Now, the next thing I want us to do is these dinosaurs. I want them to become a threat. We've not written any codes on them. Okay. I want them to become a threat. So how are they going to become a threat to us? Okay, let's create the codes that will make them become a threat. When space key pressed, we'll make it go to a random position. Yeah, so that it will never be predictable. Go to random position. Then you come to this forever. Forever, you make it do what forever? Glide 2 seconds to random position. Good, use this time. Make it glide 2 seconds. You can use any amount of seconds depending on the speed you want to random position. So let me test this. Oh, you can see I've made it for this. This one is now looking like a threat. Okay, so I will need to imagine if all of these are all coming for me. There's a problem. So now let's stop this script. Oh, now we might have to repeat this same code for all other sprites. Yeah, we'll have to repeat it. So how do you do that? You see this backpack? We'll copy this code and keep in our backpack. Or yeah, you can simply drag it and place your mouse on the next sprite that you want to have it. You see this one has it already. So just drag it, place your mouse. Good. That means all the sprites, these three dinosaurs have it now. Okay, why this cat has the main code running. So let's run this code and see. Oof, is a threat. So the cat needs to keep running away from them. But wait, something. These dinosaurs are looking so big. The cat is also looking big. I think we should reduce the sizes of everything to 50 so that the stage will be enough. You can see how I'm reducing the size. Let me reduce the size of these two. Let me reduce the size of these two. Let me reduce the size of these two. Oof. Okay, these are looking small though, but I think it's cool. It's looking realistic now. Good. Now let me exhaust the life and see what's going to happen. You survived for 6 seconds. Good. So now, well, actually, I would like the I would like an instruction telling the user how to continue the game. Maybe press space bar to continue. So we are going to put that code. Let's come back to this card. This last code we did, where you wrote you survived for blah 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 blah. Okay. Now we are still going to make it say something again like how it will look. Put this here. Press space bar. Press space bar to play again. Okay. I'll make it sit for another 4 seconds. Yeah, I think no. Let me make this 2 seconds and make this. Oh, I think I shouldn't use this. Let me not give it a timer. Watch, please be careful of what I'm doing here. Let me make it say this. I'm going to use this instead. Okay, so I'm going to just take this off. I'm going to trash this. I don't need this. So when it waits for 1 second, now let me run this code and see. Remember, the code runs using a space bar. And now we've animated everything. I'm losing lives touching the red one, and I'm gaining life touching this blue one. Wow, this blue one is giving me more life. This green one is taking some life, just one life out. Let me touch the blue one to increase. So let me touch the red one to see how the game is going to end. Oh, okay. Did I see that? Sorry. Controlling it again. Let me end the life. I just need to see how it ends to be sure we survived for 6 seconds. Okay, that means I need to make this one. I think the other one would work. Yeah, I think the other one would work instead of this. So let's make it say this. Press space bar to play again. Then after that, you stop all. So let's do that again. Just want to make sure everything works. You survive for 6 seconds. Press space bar to play again. Okay, good. This is what I want. So, think we are done doing this basic game. So, what's the next thing? Let's choose a good backdrop so it will look like a jungle. So, I believe you know what a backdrop is. So, let's get a backdrop that is close to nature. Need something like a jungle. Let's pick this forest. Yeah, good. This forest is even making some of the dinosaurs invisible, so you might just get caught unaware. Okay, good. So you can see the good one. You can see the bar. Oh, you can see it. So this is a good project. Now I would like you to try your hands on this. You can watch it again and again if you feel you don't know, or if you feel you missed a step. Okay, take your time, watch it again and again. I actually had to make this project naturally, okay, so that I will understand every difficulty my learners would or may encounter while doing it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate. If I were you, I will give the game like after being able to make it, I'll give it a good sound. Okay, create levels for it. It is something you can do. Okay, so do enjoy yourself and have a nice time.